if you're trying to run ads for your SMA clients. Basically, there's a lot of bad advice on YouTube if you're looking for information. So in this video, I want to give you my no bullshit approach, just give you straight, show you how it is, how I'm able to get leads extremely cheap. And for example, right here, you'll see that I'm getting leads for insurance, not leads like conversions. I'm getting conversions for insurance niche for under $3. And if you know anything about insurance and making ads on Google Ads, one click for insurance costs about $20, and that's low end. So with my strategy, I'm able to get conversions, not clicks, for under $3. So this strategy is extremely powerful. Here's another client, and as you can see, we're getting leads for under $4, and this is for a service that starts at $800 and averages at $2,000. So $3 leads for this service is extremely cheap. So let me show you the whole process, starting with the most important part, or second most important part, the visual creatives for these ads. So to give you some context, the service that this business is selling is screen printing on t-shirts, basically printing on designs on t-shirts, but for bulk orders only. So their minimum order quantity is like 50 units. That's why their minimum order value is so high. And basically here we're targeting other business owners who might be interested in creating their merch with us. So let me show you the video creative I made for them.
Buying merch for your brand just became easy. With Garment Decor, all you have to do is choose your garment out of more than 250 plus products, choose quantity for your order, select print placement, and receive an instant quote in your inbox. Preparing the artwork for printing, touching up the design, and adding custom labels and packaging are things that you will never have to worry about again. From an idea to receiving your merch in just 15 days. Learn more by clicking the link below. Buying merch.
So basically this video took me around 8 hours to create, and yes, you could use an image, a static image, and it could work as well, but using fast-paced videos like this is what brings it home, and it works the best because it's fast. And as you know, people's attention spans are not that long anymore. They want to quickly get to the point, and that's exactly what this video is doing. And for the objective of this campaign, we're actually using lead submit. You might be familiar with that. It's basically where you can click this apply now button, and you'll be prompted with a form which you fill out with your details, and then the business usually contacts you with the details that you submitted. Nothing too complicated. And if you go to the ads manager again, you'll see that. And if you go back to the dashboard, you'll see that last week with this video creative, we got 40 leads on average price of $3.50. But you might be asking, what are the other two campaigns I have right here? Let me start with this one right here. This basically uses the same creatives as I showed you before, but the goal for this is just reach. We want to spread the word and get people to watch the video, so we can retarget them based on how long they watched the video before, because it's pretty safe to assume if an individual watches the video like 90%, they are highly or at least somewhat interested in what is being shown in the video. So what we do here is make objectives purely for reach, so we get as many views as possible, so we can then come in with this second campaign which I just showed you and retarget people who watched the ad entirely with pretty much the same ad, but this time we're using lead objective, trying to get their information. And then we also have this campaign right here, which purely focuses on getting clicks. It's kind of like the same objective as for this campaign. We're trying to get people to go to the website, browse around, and then we retarget them with this campaign once again. And that's why these leads are so cheap. We're not targeting any known interests on Facebook. We're using custom audiences and lookalike audiences to create brand new and untapped audiences that we can target with these lead ads, and that's why they're so cheap. If you were to run some kind of campaign with a generic interest like homeowners or like business owners, you would never get leads for this cheap, right? But in reality, this is just part of equation. What makes money for our clients is what we do after these leads submit their information. So let me show you that part of the story. If you watch other SMMA YouTubers, you'll probably be familiar with Go High Level and I'm not affiliated with them. There will be no affiliate link in my description. I'm just showing you how I use the software. You can use Zapier to set up the same thing, or like there's many other cheaper alternatives to Go High Level, but Go High Level is what I use because it's kind of simple. You can keep all your clients in one dashboard, and it's kind of easy to manage, and I don't really care about the price. So as you can see, many of the leads that filled out the form, they are now appearing as conversations because I'm automatically starting a conversation with most of the leads that come in. Let me show you how I set that up. In Go High Level, you can set many types of different automations. I opted in for a simple flow to get the prospect talking back to me, because once they're talking back to me, I can start selling, right? And I can start to kind of gauge how interested they actually are in ordering from the business, and if they show high interest, I follow. And if they show high interest to actually buy, I immediately forward that information to one of the business owners, and they start selling like face to face. Invite the prospect to their factory, call them, and all the good stuff that leads to a sale actually being made. But let me show you the automation part of this. So it's pretty simple. Once the lead fills out the form on Facebook, which is this trigger right here, we immediately send them first initial email where we ask for their designs, like what their business is all about, all that, like initial onboarding type stuff, and afterwards immediately send an SMS message basically asking have they checked out our catalog, and like do they know what they want to order. And this is to basically figure out how far in the purchasing flow are they. Are they just browsing around, or do they already have like everything set up and are just wanting to buy right away? This first message is for that, and obviously not many people answer to the first message. That's why afterwards we have this wait trigger, which waits for 1 day before continuing down the flow. If the prospect answers, someone from my team gets internal notification and just follows up on what that person answered on. If they don't answer, they get hit by another SMS, another wait. Same thing, if they respond, we get notification so we can get back to them as soon as possible. And it goes down basically like this. We currently have like 5 messages in the flow, and each has a branch for if that customer answers, right? So we can get back to them as soon as possible, gauge their interest, and forward them to actual business owners if they're showing intent to purchase. And that's basically it. That's our whole system that is generating leads and appointments for my clients' businesses. And there's basically 2 sides. The one I showed you on Facebook right here, and that is a strategy to get leads extremely cheaply by retargeting people who watch the video and people who visit the website. And then we have this follow-up sequence which works extremely well to get responses from clients. And I would say one of the most important things here is the ad I shown you. This one right here, the quick text on screen. This is basically how we make all our ads. It's just text on screen that goes really fast to keep people's attention, so they watch most of the video and get the message, so then afterwards we can retarget them. Okay guys, that about wraps up the video. I have nothing to sell you here, but if you'd like to learn more about SMMA, how to get clients, how to get results for your clients, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be dropping more videos like this on how you actually get good results for your clients, because if you're not getting results, your clients will leave. And this client has been with me for months already, and most of my clients stay with me for a long time just because I'm able to get pretty good custom systems in place that get them really good results and make them more money than they pay me.